Skills, I'm a champion of D&D.
Hey, welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia Radio Show. It is Monday. Woo-hoo. 27th day of September. And we're hitting the last day of the month. Marking Guy is going to join us here for the resumption of his report. Later this hour, the Changing Lives Coalition folks are going to pop in, and we're going to chat with them for a little bit. And then we'll finish up the show with some jokes with Aaron and the Pecos Valley Bassmasters report. Joby and the Fish will be coming up. So that's all on the show today. And we've got more sports this week. Barking Guy will give us a schedule here in just a minute. I don't know, Barking Guy, did you ever watch any of the James Bond movies? Were you a fan of the James Bond movies?
I've watched some.
You've watched some. I didn't know if that's true to life. If any of the stuff that goes on in the Bond movies is even close or remotely to the truth, you know?
No, not really.
Not really. Do you know how many actors have played the role of James Bond in the movies?
I think about 6 or 8 or something like
7.
7.
Started out with Sean Connery.
Yeah, I know Sean.
And he was James Bond from 62 to 71. There was one movie he didn't do, and George Lazenby did that movie. Mm-hmm. On Her Majesty's Secret Service was the name of the Lazenby film. So he did that one film in 69. Then they brought back Connery, and he did a couple more movies. Then Sean Connery was replaced by Roger Moore, who they wanted to get when Sean was getting out, wanting to get out. But Roger Moore was tied up in another 60s spy series called The Saint. Mm-hmm. And so he was busy doing The Saint in the 60s, so he wasn't available. And then he finished his work with The Saint, and then he became James Bond from 73 to 85. Then he was replaced by Timothy Dalton, who did 2 movies, but there was some kind of studio. It was a big mess. He did a movie in 87, 89. By the time they resolved all the issues with it, Dalton said, I'm too old to do this. I don't want to. No, get somebody else. So they got Pierce Brosnan, and he did the movies from 95 to 2002, and then Pierce Brosnan was replaced by Daniel Craig, who 2 years ago finished shooting his last movie as James Bond. He did 5 movies as James Bond. The last one has not been released. COVID. It was going to be released last year, and then COVID shut down all the theaters, and nobody go to the theaters, and so it hasn't come out yet. But it's supposed to be coming out this fall, and it'll be the last one with Daniel Craig. And there's all kinds of speculation as to who the next James Bond should be. Now, of those James Bonds, Sean Connery, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig, which one was your favorite actor portrayal of the character James Bond?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Yep. I was gonna do Connery first. Pierce Brosnan second, followed closely by Roger Moore. To me, that's almost a toss-up between Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan. And then Daniel Craig, then Timothy Dalton, and then George Lazenby. That's how I would rank them in that order, if it were up to me. But who cares? Who cares what I think? All right, let's see what the weather thinks. We'll ask Steve-O what he thinks here. Here's the weather.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Not much rain coming our way over the next few days, although we do have low pressure crossing our state. Sunshine with a few clouds and upper 80s today. Isolated afternoon showers or thunderstorms will be possible. Then tonight we'll be clearing up, upper 50s and low 60s on our low. And then we get a sunny day tomorrow. A little bit gusty in the afternoon, and our high stays in the upper 80s. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
I think if you're going to watch ones with Daniel Craig, Skyfall, I think is one of the best of the Daniel Craig movies. thought Casino Royale was okay. A lot of people didn't like Quantum of Solace, which was the sequel to Casino Royale. Then he did Skyfall, which a lot of people think was peak Daniel Craig. And then it was followed up with, holy cow, I can't remember the name of the one right before this one that he did.
I don't know.
Which is pretty interesting. And then I think it's No Time to Die, I think is the one that's about to come out. Let's see. Spectre was the one after Skyfall. And No Time to Die is the one that's supposed to come out here pretty quick. Pierce Brosnan did 4 films. He did GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day. Timothy Dalton did The Living Daylights and License to Kill. And let's see here what the other guys did. Well, I forget. George Lazenby did On Her Majesty's Secret Service in 1969. Roger Moore did 7 of the Bond films. So he's done the most. He did Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, and A View to a Kill. And then the Sean Connery movies were Dr. No, From Russia with Love, which I think is a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Goldfinger, which I think is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, Goldfinger, yeah.
Thunderball, which I think is a pretty good movie. You Only Live Twice, and Diamonds Are Forever. And then he did, in 1983, he did, he was James Bond, but it wasn't one of the official James Bond movies, but it was Never Say Never Again. And it was okay. But it was like, we got a bunch of money. He'll take a bunch of money to do one more Bond film and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we'll see all that stuff. Barking Guy is here with us in studio today, and we want to continue with your report. Tell you what, let's take the break, get these words out. Folks want to get this out, and then we'll be back and get back into your report. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. And of course, we're waiting on the food, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
If our foodie sponsor, Kith and Kin.
Yeah, they should be here any minute now. So. Yeah.
Jesus once said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Hey, I'm Pastor Nolan with Catalyst Church in Artesia. It's safe to say that we've all faced trouble over the last year. Work, school, sports, and many other social functions have been dramatically impacted, and we're still not quite back to normal. It can be overwhelming just to think about all the changes we have faced. Jesus' words still ring true for us today, and we can have courage knowing that no matter what we face in this world, there is one who has overcome it. I want to personally invite you to Catalyst Church on the corner of 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. Our worship service begins at 10 a.m., and we would love for you to join us. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church.
This is Steve Williamson, president of Endeca Crude Express. Our passion at Endeca is crude oil trucking. That begins with a passionate driver behind the wheel. Endeca is hiring for Hobbs in Lovington, New Mexico, as well as Pecos and Mentone, Texas. Endeca drivers enjoy the newest and best maintained equipment in the industry while having the opportunity to earn well over $100,000 per year. Endeca offers best-in-class health insurance, dental insurance, and vision insurance at no cost to you. That's right, insurance at no cost to you. Endeca is an industry leader in pay and benefits with our vacation, sick time, and 401k plans. Provided housing or housing allowance at select sites is available. You will enjoy quality home time every night with our flexible schedules. For more information, call Bobby at 801-300-3652. 801-300-3652. Again, 801-300-3652. Or go to ICXJobs.com. That's ICXJobs.com.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
During this challenging time, students will be relying on the internet to learn. As your trusted local provider, PVT is committed to our community and is offering free broadband for 60 days to households with K through 12 and or college students who do not already have PVT internet and are within the PVT service area. This comes with no data caps, no contract, no installation fee, and no deposit. To find out more information or to enroll, call 575-748-1241 or visit pvt.com.
Hey, welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. And the Barking Guy is back. And we are here to continue with our Barking Guy report of all things Bulldog.
Yep.
And there's still more stuff to recap, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Tailgates and fundraisers.
Okay.
This is the info I have on future tailgates and fundraisers. September 30th, boys soccer tailgate. At the soccer game with Goddard, same menu the girls soccer had. Pulled pork, sandwich, pickles to go on the sandwich.
Just on Thursday, right?
On Thursday,
Wow.
September 30th.
I know what I'm eating Thursday.
Chips, drink, and dessert.
Mhm.
That's what the girls had. They said that it's the same menu.
Okay.
And you can get the tickets there. October the 1st versus Ruidoso, class of 2022 tailgate. Old parking lot, hamburger plate. Get tickets from any senior, Mrs. Kennebrew, Coach Polito, Ms. Lewis, or Ms. Watcher. No contact information given. Maybe I can run into a senior or a parent at a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a mom has tickets, carries tickets around her purse.
She better. She better.
Well, a lot of times that saves me,
Yeah.
is the moms who have the tickets. October 12th, marching competition. It's a go, but no word on concessions yet. There probably will be one, but I haven't heard it, either way. October 16th, Cakewalk, price cake tickets. Cakewalk is a go. No word on tickets yet. Probably you can get them at the event. October 22nd versus Goddard, Lions tailgate. $8 for a hamburger plate with all the fixins. Same menu as in previous years. Buy tickets from any Lion. I'm going to buy my ticket from Robbie Burgess at Artesia Ford.
Oh, okay.
I know they advertise with us.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All the car dealers do.
Well, they better. No. We do have them all on the air, I think.
Yep, we have Artesia Ford, we have Tate Branch Dodge, and we have Guy Chevrolet. They all advertise with us.
And Dooley's.
And Dooley's.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, they're all on with us. So, that's good.
But Robbie Burgess has tickets, and that's where I'm going to buy mine. October 29th versus Alamogordo, nothing. I've not heard anything on that one.
Okay.
We can help get the word out with our community calendar, and if I get it in time, I'll mention it on my segment, including where I bought my ticket.
Okay.
Like next week when I talk about the Lions tailgate, I'll say I bought my ticket from Robbie.
That's right.
Chamber raffle. Last week, the Chamber ladies made no mention of Shop Artesia,
They did not.
but they did mention Chamber Bucks redesign and a raffle for Chamber Bucks.
That's right.
Maybe that's the replacement. I don't know, but listen to the Chamber segment for more information. Clarification. As the Barking Guy, I do not endorse candidates for public office. I do, however, encourage voting and may endorse certain ballot questions that are Bulldog related. I have endorsed continuing the mill levy, and I've told you why. as a Bulldog fan and as the barking guy, I enjoy our facilities at home. I enjoy the bowl. I enjoy the pit. I enjoy Brainerd, Mac Chase Complex, Stell Yates Auditorium. They've all gotten mill levy money. Every single one of them. And every school building there is, they've gotten mill levy money.
Oh, that's right. No, and there's two different mill levies. I think this one's the 5 mill levy.
It's 5 mil.
It's been in for 35 plus years.
Yep.
And you can see, I mean, it's one of those that you can actually see the physical manifestation of the results of your support of the schools. So
exactly.
And it doesn't change anything on your taxes.
Nope, not an increase.
Mm-hmm.
Not an increase. It's just a continuation of an existing tax. And that's why I'm voting for it, and that's why I'm endorsing it. And let's see. Art in the Park and early voting, October 15th and 16th.
I'm trying to get you the answer on the marching contest. So
Okay.
that's what I was doing. I'm attempting to get an answer to your questions on the marching
All right.
contest. So.
Also, October 16th is the first day of early voting for the election. If you are an Eddy County resident, you could early vote at the sub office on First Street, then make your way to J.C. Park for Art in the Park. Now, this broadcast also goes into Chaves County. It doesn't work that way.
Chaves County is different?
Well, if you live in, say, Lake Arthur or Dexter or Hagerman,
Mm-hmm.
and or Roswell, you're coming for Art in the Park, and you want to early vote, you have to go back to Roswell.
That's true, because you can't early vote cross county.
You can't early vote cross county.
If you're a resident of Eddy County, you have to early vote in Eddy County. If you're a resident in Chaves County, you have to early vote in Chaves County.
And the Chaves County early voting on Saturday, it is at the Roswell Mall.
Okay.
So they would have to come all the way back to Roswell to the mall.
Right.
If you lived in Roswell, you could go to Art in the Park.
You know, Art in the Park's over 2 days.
Yep, and you can go Friday.
You can go to Art in Park on Friday and go early vote on Saturday.
Yes, you can.
If you're in Chaves County.
If you're in Chaves County, you can do that.
Yeah.
But if you're in Eddy County, the best way would be to early vote in Artesia, then go to Art in the Park, or vice versa.
Are you an early voter, or are you a traditionalist when it comes to when you vote?
I'm an early voter.
You're an early voter. Okay.
And I'll do that. I will early vote first, because I'm coming up from Lakewood.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I've never been an early voter, Barking Guy. I think I've early voted once, maybe twice. Once, I think I have. I'm a traditionalist. Election day is election day. It's first Tuesday in November. I'm going to vote on election day. But a lot of people enjoy the convenience of the early voting, don't they?
I've done all four of the voting methods.
Mm-hmm.
I've voted on election day. I've done early voting. I've done in-person absentee voting, which is the 2 weeks prior to the early voting.
Right.
And the experience is about the same. Well, it is the same as early voting,
Right.
except the hours are different.
Right. I think I did. There was a mail-in election.
Yep. And I also did mail-in.
Yeah, that was the one where I filled out the ballot to say no, and then I stuck another piece of paper that said H-E double toothpicks no, just to make sure they understood that I said no. Remember, that was the tax increase in Eddy County.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Bureau of Elections. Absentee and early voting machine for the regular local election will be held, the certification of the machine. Here, I'll let you have a copy of this, if the copier works. The certification of the absentee and early voting machine for regular local election will be held on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Certification will take place at the voting machine warehouse, 326 South Canyon in Carlsbad, and you're actually invited to attend if you want to watch them certify the machine that will be, which is basically the scanner in the box.
Yeah.
That will be used for the early voting and absentee voting there. So That's something that political observers, I'm sure, will want to observe.
Yep.
I'll make a copy of that before you duck out. So.
And our foodie sponsor,
Yes. Oh, Kith and Kin is here.
Kith and Kin.
Let's see. I know the coffee's here. Let's see what we got in here, Barking Guy. We've got, ham croissants with egg and cheese. All right. In this box, we have, that's sausage. Sausage, cheese, and a croissant. What do we have in this one here, Barking Guy? More ham and the cheese, right?
It looks like bacon.
Oh, bacon. Yeah, here's the bacon and the cheese sandwich. And this one here is more of the ham and the cheese. So we have a couple of ham and cheese, a bacon and cheese, and a sausage with cheese. So you be thinking about which one you want.
Okay.
And while you give some more of your report.
Yep. And I got this week in old-time radio history. September 27th, Isidore Godfrey was born in 1900. William Conrad.
Isidore, was he known by Arthur Godfrey? Or is Isidore Godfrey a different person than Arthur Godfrey? It's a different one? Okay.
Probably a different person.
Okay.
William Conrad was born in 1920.
He was Cannon.
He was also Matt Dillon.
Dillon, okay.
In Gunsmoke on radio.
On radio, okay. And it was the other actor that played him on the TV.
Yeah, Jesse Arnaz.
Jesse Arnaz on TV, but he played him on radio. That's cool. Yep. Okay.
September 28th, Ed Sullivan was born in 1901.
It's amazing. He has a theater in New York.
Yes, he does. And Dateline New Mexico had its finale in 2018.
That was on this date?
On September 28th.
September 28th, yeah. Because Ernie Mills originated the program. He passed away. And then there was Tom Trowbridge and a couple of the guys.
Calloway.
Yes. And was it Trowbridge that passed away?
I think so.
Yeah. And so after that, they said, we're done.
And September 30th, Ronald Coleman and Benita Hume were married in 1938. They were Dr. William Todd Hunter Hall and Vicky in the Halls of Ivy.
Which is one of your favorite shows.
Yep, I liked it.
Did that ever come out on DVD? I mean, do you own the set?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. I wonder if it's even available.
Might be.
Yeah.
But I do like the Halls of Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
The golden age of radio ended with the final broadcast of yours truly, Johnny Dollar, and Suspense in 1962 on September 30th.
Yep.
And I liked Johnny Dollar, and I got some Johnny Dollar. And sometime in October, KSVP went on the air in 1946.
I couldn't tell you the date, but you're right. It was in October.
It's in October.
Mm-hmm.
Groucho Marx was born October 2nd, 1890. Bud Abbott in 1895. Cisco Kid premiered in 1942.
Not the song.
No. No, the radio.
The radio drama, that's right.
October the 3rd, Gertrude Berg was born in 1898.
Gertrude, huh?
Yeah, Gertrude. Radio quotes of the week.
Okay.
If you can't haul your trash, don't use the lake.
Linda Stevens.
Linda Stevens about River Blitz.
Yep.
Science works until it doesn't. Aaron Irving.
Aaron Irving, that's right. It does. It does until it doesn't. Then you get politicians making all kinds of decisions. I watched a video clip today with a doctor out of Canada, and he was talking about the effectiveness of the different types of masks, cloth versus the N95 masks. And there was a study, I forget the country, that showed, given all the factors, how many people wear them, how well they wear them, wearing them properly and stuff like that, the cloth masks versus no masks, there's no real difference. But the N95 masks, a properly fitted, N95 type mask, does actually show to have some effectiveness over viral transmission over not wearing a mask at all or wearing a cloth mask. And the jury's still out on kids, whether or not there's any benefit at all whatsoever to the kiddos. So it was an interesting thing to watch, because that's one of our big debates right now.
Yep. And it's going on the school board, too.
That's right. So anyway, there's stuff out there. I'm surprised the video didn't get pulled down. I watched the interview that Mike Winters had with the lady from the Chaves County Health Council.
Oh, yeah.
That got pulled for medical misinformation. And it's basically encouraging people who have any kind of questions at all or have been hesitating getting the vaccine to get on a Zoom call today with the people at UNM who are doing a study trying to find out and learn what it is that are giving people pause on getting the vaccine. And that got pulled for medical misinformation. We could have been encouraging people to learn more about the vaccines and ask questions and maybe have their concerns addressed.
Sure. And maybe the concerns would be addressed and they get the vaccine.
Maybe so. Or maybe the people with UNM could learn some things that they need to take up the line about. I don't know. It's just...
No.
But anyway, I didn't mean to digress on that.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating trying to deal with the with the social media.
Socialist media. I love it. I love it.
Maybe I'll make a quote of the week now.
Maybe.
There you go.
Maybe. I have the calendar.
All right, let's do the calendar.
Monday the 27th. Junior high 8th grade white volleyball at Hobbs Houston, 4:30. Intermediate school volleyball white, Zia, that's at 3 p.m. Tuesday the 28th, varsity girls soccer versus Portales at 4 p.m. And I plan to be there.
Mm-hmm.
The volleyball is versus Roswell, 5:30 the JVs and about 6:30 the varsity. 8th grade white and orange volleyball versus Lovington Taylor, 4:30 and 5:30. Intermediate school volleyball orange, 3 p.m. Wednesday 29th, intermediate school white volleyball, 3 p.m. Thursday the 30th, boys soccer versus Goddard, 4 and 6. Tailgate. I'll probably be a little bit late because I'm getting off of work at the Republican office in Carlsbad, and I need to make my way up here.
Yep.
Then I'll go grab a tailgate.
There you go.
And JVB football at Lovington, 6 o'clock. Lake Arthur homecoming pep rally at 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
And there you got to wear a mask because it's indoors.
Right.
Junior high... 8th grade orange football versus Sierra, which is, I think, in Roswell. A team from Roswell. That's at 4 o'clock. And intermediate school volleyball orange, 3 o'clock. And intermediate school football, 4 o'clock. October, we're getting into October 1st. Varsity football versus Ruidoso, 7 o'clock. Lake Arthur 6-man football versus Floyd, 7 o'clock, and that's their homecoming.
Okay.
The 2nd of October, boys soccer at Lovington, 11 and 1, JV first and varsity. The girls soccer's versus Goddard, 11 o'clock. 9th grade white football at Clovis, 10 o'clock. Junior high 8th grade orange volleyball playoffs to be announced. 8th grade white football at Ruidoso, 10 o'clock. Cross country, JV and varsity, they're at home. And that's over at J.C. Park, usually. Probably is. varsity volleyball versus Cleveland, 3 o'clock, and varsity volleyball versus Rio Rancho, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
That's everything?
That's everything.
That's everything. I haven't got the answer yet. I'm still waiting on the answers to the questions that I sent. But as soon as I get the answers to the questions that I sent, I will get them to you. That's
Sure.
regarding the band and the competition and the concession stand and all that good stuff.
Because I know the concession stand, their menu items have varied over the years.
Mm-hmm.
One time they had burgers and they had subs one time, and they had other things.
Yep.
So I would like to have that information beforehand so that people get hungry when they go to the band competition
I
and
get hungry.
buy something from the concession if they have one.
I get hungry.
Sure I do. Sure you do.
Yeah.
And sure I do. We all do.
That's great. All right, so we'll probably see you. You're going to be at Soccer Tuesday? Is that what
It's
you're gonna
soccer
do?
tomorrow.
Soccer tomorrow. Of course, we got volleyball tomorrow as well. And should be an exciting week of Bulldog sports.
Go Dogs. Arf!
All right, there you have it. The Barking Guy. Let's take the break.